Do you need help with setting? Well, in this video, I'm going to be going over what is setting, and I'll also be adding in some different examples into 3 different setting sections. So, what is setting? Setting is a literary device that establishes the time, locations, and the environment of a story. The setting creates the world in which the story takes place. Sometimes the setting can also be the antagonist of a story. The example is the movie 127 Hours, where James Franco gets stuck between the rocks, and again, the setting now, the environment, is now the antagonist. So let's jump into some setting examples. I'm going to be going over 3 different setting examples: cities, environmental, and time periods that are most frequently used. Going to be jumping into cities first. These are going to be the most popular cities that are being used for any film or for books and for movies and stuff like that. Same with environment and time periods. So let's jump into cities. These are the biggest cities: New York, Tokyo, Rome, Hong Kong, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and of course, Amsterdam. For the environmental settings, these are used again the most: beaches, mountains, desert, island, jungle, outer space, and war zones. Examples for time periods: World War I, ancient Greece, the Roaring Twenties, the Cold War, World War II, the Dark Ages, and the Middle Ages. Let's jump into examples of the importance of settings. The first one is helps establish the mood and or the tone. Another example is it provides context for other story elements like plots, characters, and theme. An example is, let's assume a character is afraid of heights, and the entire movie or book, the setting is going to be up on a mountaintop or them climbing up a giant rock, and that'll build into suspense, which is going to be like part of the theme, right? You can build suspense and character development through a setting. Another example of importance is it'll enhance the individual scene within the story's plot. Again, going back to the previous example, suspense could be driven into a scene where maybe that guy, the character who is afraid of heights, slips climbing up and he's dangling there and about to fall to his death, and that will enhance the scene for the person reading it, especially the character who's involved in it. So here's your homework. Let's write a setting that you'd like to write a story about where the setting is the antagonist of your main character. Again, the example we used earlier with 127 Hours, where he gets stuck between rocks and the environment is pretty much the antagonist going to kill him. Or we can use a previous one where somebody's afraid of heights, climbing up a mountain and slips. So what setting would you like to write where it's the antagonist of your main character? Once again, remember, always be writing, always be reading, and embrace rewriting, because rewriting is always the hardest part of the writing process, besides getting started. Hello there. So I have 2 kids books out of my 4 kids book series self-published on Amazon. If you want to check them out, the link will be in the description below. And if you have Kindle Unlimited, you get these books for free. Now, I appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope it really gave you good content and good context for what is setting, especially diving into another literary device. So if you did love this video, please like and subscribe. And remember, guys, I appreciate you guys Thursday watching this video. I hope it really gave you good content and good context for what is setting. And remember, guys, every Thursday I'm going to be having another device. So if you did love this video, please like and subscribe.